this one. This one's about imperialism. All right. This poem is called My Land. Because Gary quoted it before, so I read. Industrious, believe me, I know. Lush, my choice, but doesn't fly by their rules. It's a case of the classic tomato. They say draft dodger, I say conscientious objector. Ownership is indentured, as imaginary figment. My home is thieved, but my joy wipes clear the shame. We recite with pride the true north strong and, well, you know, or at least you should. Though some have already conjured out alterations. Burial ground cremations to make way for multiplex. Dry bones cemented into strip mall history. Aboriginal manhood passage rebuked, stolen. Reinvent the ancient as amusement rights. Sedulous positioning system charting the globe. Map made easy, satellites stubborn to surrender. Territorial, the proud north strong and without trees. Progressive conservatives procreating ignorance. Colonial cornholes sailing about, plopping flagpoles, wherever they please, on my land, on yours, barbarians with brain power, clever commonwealth usurpers. And the next one, oh, it's actually on the next page. The next one I know I've never read out loud in front of anyone before because I always thought it was too weird. But it's being published in a literary journal in the States like this month, so I figure I guess it might as well be read. And we were just discussing McDonald's and how good their fries are on the way here. And then I found these McDonald's coupons in my book bag, and it's called, yeah, oh, definitely. I mean, like, all this is just aligning. It's called Greasy Gray Corpse. Smells like McDee's. Yeah. Surrender time. Summer beach. Suspicious highs. Just uncovered super improv. Peel, slicks, disposed, and a hello repo. Caverns to sewers. Floodgate. Nonetheless, wrinkling the face. Guerrilla theater taken to the streets. Combat failure. Dig more trench pores. Self-esteem in 3 easy monthly installments. Corporal Lardo calls in his troops. There's a greasy gray corpse out there. Malnourished but obese. Arteries swelled, clogged. You'll smell the McDee's in the air. Surrender time. Weight decline. Hey Keener, look in 1 layer thinner. Charge card membership only. Monthly supplement. Stroke. Maxed out. Go black and white in mud. If this is rigor mortis, it's spa-tacular. Mud pack, boggle, oil, fossil chips. You're going, gone, oh go. Paranoia reaches, a cappella preaches despite trickles. Piano keys atop, ghastly garbles, static bees. Look sharp, men, here she comes. Small town, small minds. One thing in common, slickster perfect peel, upload to your space. Photo slideshow, airbrushed pics of the narcissist. Shovel loads. PJs become clothes. Carpal tunnel syndrome, sure to come from this. Tunnel vision, as seen on TV. Solutions come in 1 color, and honey, it's green. There is hope. There are pills to correct blubber, inch by inch. Surrender time. Oh, sweet, greasy, steamy, flame-broiled burger of my heart's nightmare. Recycle, rehash, remix, rummaging around, about, back to the ravage. Which is nature swirled in a lukewarm cycle. We have some really powerful blenders now. Surrender time. Supplement knowledge. Science finds it's actually good for life expectancy. Loops levitating through hoops. Repeat step 1 for endless loops. Cycle, sometimes warm, looping together commercials. This is adrenaline, super pumped, ultra gear fast. Supper/surrender time. Dump truck, landfill. Okay. Okay, I was told I should read this one because it's just fun. I got a beatbox here, Jordan, or what?
No, that's Jordan.
Oh, yeah. I got a beatbox or what? Jordan's me before.
Can anyone beatbox?
This one's called Terms of Entrapment. I can roam all around town, totally free. Sans fear, without jeers, but I still carry my key. All I have to do is what the lawmen said. I can be warm, safe, and even get fed by hidden up food banks, soup kitchen, if I dare. I'm well medicated, with no consequence healthcare. These luxuries are made to be the terms of entrapment. Does it make me whiny to justify this poetic lament? Is it so bad bowing down to politicians surely heaven sent? My diet is manufactured, test tube fresh, techno-organic. If I obey my big overprotective brother, there's no need for panic. Fortress NA secure, impenetrable safeguard airspace vector. Firewalls in place, virus scan software, super badass spy detector. Activist arms in abomination, cheese off the man, ultra hella. I'll be obedient, pat me on the head, I'm a good little silent fella, endearing, obeying the terms of entrapment. Despite shoulder glances, exclude paranoia wherever I went. Their dictation, God-given, my sacrifice deemed gave up for Lent. Liquid display, high def, widescreen, 200 channels or bust. Gimme something more, gimme good head, yeah, your duty you must. Offer up the low-fat, sugar supplement junk from viewing my broadcast news. I demand my angst be instantaneous, good old-fashioned MTV Gen X podcast blues. I choose consumption, choosing choices, choosing my consumed corpse you exhume. Who minds choking on these greenhouse gas emissions, charcoal blackened coal burnt fumes? How high are the terms of entrapment? Small scale against the sky-rise commercial dent. Is buck up and buy or fuck up and die the tune they sing incumbent? And the next one. I have some copies of these books, if anybody would like to have one. This book is called Angel Ecstasy, and this poem is called Oceans of Endless Endings. Feet sunken in the river murk, at the bank spiritualism will lurk, submerged within the water's insta-flow, religiosity merged with hazy atmospheric glow. Fingernails swell with grit, burrowed in the fertile soil. Perhaps the tips can grope all the way to the center of this world. Consumption via environmental factors provide us with an ebb reversal, splashes faces of sea life inhabitants who calmly sit. Awaiting infancy, revealed not as growth to maturity, but a downward slope, with the dotage down to the brink of decay, swallowed by oceans endlessly afraid, aged and eaten, a fine ship sinking end to embellish the harmonies of earth, in all sense whisked by the word immortal, upon our only home in this universe. The cause of depression is what we neither can live with or can't wait for. The pondering we cope never will reach this planet's core. The index, actually. Thought I could be all slick about it. this one is called Incoherent Stutters, So in Denial. It's another one about puppies. Like, it kind of is actually references my old dog, whose birthday would have been the other day, so it's kind of sad. But I got a new dog, so it's all right too. Okay. Enough was a tear, tearing a tear, altered by the inevitable moment. Enough was no, followed by no, no, no. Dividing the stuff by the volume of affair. Enough was never, ever, leading to never, ever, ever. Passively argumentative, with the occasional swear. Enough was doubtful, filled undoubtedly with doubt. Vocalized declarations of self-imposed bipolar salutary. Enough was suppression, surpassed the super-suppression. Partial to these incoherent temp psychosis induced stutters. Enough was cured by Copper's curative poodle cure-all cure. Snapped out of it into a world lacking and without one less angel. Enough was egged on, egg after egg, egging the eggs already egged. That's peacefully right, just so in denial of the passes on understanding. I think that's enough for that one. This one is called Dysthymia Mania, and it's the cheeriest of the whole bunch. Okay, this next poem is called Yes, Extremism, and it happens to be another one which, for some reason, is being published this month. I don't know. Cannon shot. Can you wrap your head around the blood clot wrapping the gray matter? Like the testy clamper, leaves dehydration. Feminazi fought can't wrap their head around. Polite small talk, not the bitches and dolls. Solid, misinformed balls overdiagnosed. So this is my night. Loneliness pussyfooting around. Vicarious TiVo life. Critical/analytical cows. Paranoid judgment vows, for certain. My hate the hate fight. Still stigmas tiptoe around. Bare knuckle box or flight. Yes, extremism. Your fave suffix ism, archaic at best. It will happen someday, or is so said about what comes around. The pressure RX bill way, no pill popping, no function me. False medicine, courageous glee, ho poo, and then the low. Chronic fatigue, whiteout paint, the whole room all around. Got no mod, a cry to a no it ain't. To cameras confess. Off the self is a go, a yes sir, with capital E measures. Okay. And this one is called the stigma. The stigma. It confuses me too sometimes. Step aside, pillow on face. And I am what? The I is what is grave. Don't. Even knowing spurs arms race. Brand us a pox. Overspent cha-ching you save. Sing tra-la-la over the don't know the blah. Those who are WHO file paperwork or sue. Staggering indecision, blacked out, vision ignore. Can't describe, public afraid. The stigma of the unspeakable you made. Penetration of authority, bodies upside down laid. Garner Minister of Health's report card, it's a passing grade. All is well, the sitting down, calm and swell. Muffle has stung, language has defiled by the gun. Double emphasis proves a point. Retards, no, add a the. Supplement, degrade from solo name. Rewired ops, abbreviate criteria, deaths of sane. Pacified, kitten paw at toys, docile, we, the tame. Henceforth, refs to us require a the, plus you better say it with Bane. See, that one was about kittens. Yay! And I guess I'm going to do one more. Like, I could just babble on all day. I mean, like, I don't even need the books. Like, so.
Poor Mike's waiting in the corner.
I know. So this actually is a new one, and I happen to have this printed off because it was for our group the other night. No revisions have been made yet, but I was like, I know, I'm just slack. So anyway, I brought it because I just have all this new poetry, and I really wanted to read some of it, but okay. This is called Misuse of Mismuse. And it's supposed to be about older men going after young girls. Thought I'd just throw that out there because you guys said it was so cryptic. So, yeah. So maybe if that's in mind a little.
I thought you meant that we were the old men.
Oh, no. Latitude options storm forth. Together, vows of scented exchanges. Sanctity violates the dream halves of just that. My muse of a girl, sunshine is up to you. Of this, traders are for sure, up for trade. 2 to 10 smirks at retail value, reassures wholesale smile, worth icing fervors in gold. So is said, if he offers wealth, I offer warmth. Wallflowers surprise, often not, but in this case there are layers of bars keeping sprouts in check. Here, not like this love, starlight before supper. Post-heartbreak word, shocking awe attached, I assure. Barbed top, 20-foot fencing, searchlights, motion/emotion sensors, gun-toting guards galore, veganism forced upon dogs, before trickles bloody, tease nostrils, up, low, bones rattle with charms, each heart of the household caged, ice sheets hamper. This, before lattice work no longer was an option. A soul of yours is old. Strike now, little astral sprite. Ambiguous usage to interpret sways them every time, thinking they, a catalyst special, you'll never tire of. Uproot it, and just for the record, pre-run face was a total what the fuck look.